Welcome back to the lunch table, food for thought. I'm Nico Blitz. Hit that subscribe button at the bottom left-hand corner, man. At Nico, aka Blitz, if you want to follow me at the lunch table, so you can check out all the clips of these long-ass interviews. You dig? My next guest, Trev Deshon. He has this album out called Stressin with features from Casey Veggies, Garren, Xian Bell. Both of them used to be on the lunch table. Darius Logan and Rome Castile. So, Trev, what's poppin', man?
Chilling, man. Thank you.
I'm fucking with the album.
Appreciate that.
And it just released like this past month in July, right?
Yeah, 19th.
The 19th, bro. Like, congratulations.
Appreciate that.
So, I don't know anything about you, to be honest, but all I know is the music is tight. Where are you from?
Los Angeles, California.
LA?
South Central, yeah.
South Central. I'm getting like so many people from South Central, bro. Like, I'm looking at the project. I'm like, okay, Garren's from South Central, and Keon's also from South Central. Is Casey also from South Central?
Yeah, well, Inglewood.
Inglewood?
South Central.
Oh,
I call
okay.
it South Central. It's all the same to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel me?
So did y'all like kind of grow up together, or like how did you get them on the album?
Oh, me and Garren grew up together. We started off with acting, so.
Acting?
Yeah, he used to be into acting. I don't know if he ever said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to do like stage plays and stuff together, so that's how we like ended up doing like well, nah, that's not why we ended up doing the song, but we basically just like we're super cool. I see what he's doing. I love what he's doing. I listen to all his music. He listens to mine. And I was like, bro, I need you on this track. I sent it to him. He's like, man, I love it. I'll send it back.
Yeah.
Sent it back immediately, like quick.
That's what's up. So you say you used to be into acting.
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
It's been a while now. Probably
Yeah?
probably like 7 years now.
7
Yeah,
years?
since I've done like stage play, probably like 6, 7 years. Yep.
Wait, what stage play? Oh, just like
stages. You know, like
oh,
being
like
on
on stages?
Yeah.
Oh, so for like plays and all that type of stuff. Were you doing plays like what in high school? That's tight.
Yeah.
What was your role? Like on
just
certain
different
plays?
ones. Different ones. Like I did Fences. I played Lions. You know, this is a stage play, so some people don't know about it. Like musicals, you know, different stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's cool.
Speaking of Lions, did you watch the new Lion King?
No, I'm actually about to check it out after this.
Yeah?
I'm about to check it out.
See, I think we gotta go together, bro, because I haven't watched it either. I just heard everybody's dogging it. I think even Keon was just like, yo, like, Lion King is so trash.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't.
And I was kind of disappointed to hear that because I'm like, I want to watch it, but then if every single review is saying it's trash, then I don't know.
I mean, I think it's trash because you can't remake a great movie. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
That was already what it was. You know, I think they should leave stuff alone, but they don't. You know, that's how it is.
I mean, it's Disney, man. They like to just capitalize on things that were once popping to us, and they want to like remaster it for like the new generation. Like,
exactly.
I remember when the Jungle Book first came out. No, not when it first came out, but the remastered version with like all the CGI.
I kind of like that one.
That one was really good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I like it. Well, especially like Snake part, where like, you know, it was like hypnotized and all that. Yeah, Mowgli was hypnotized and all that, and he was tripping out.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, the snake out the bottom. It was crazy. It was dope.
Yeah, and you know, like after that movie, I just couldn't help but feel like the Disney CGI movies just started to decline after that. I felt like they kind of just used all the oomph that they had in that one movie. But
yeah, straight up.
I mean, it is what it is, bro. So then, how do you know Keon?
Keon, I met him through Rob Reason. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And we just like, you know, click, we homies. So it's like, you know, the music, we talk about music and everything like that. And when I hit him up, he was just like, yo, bro, I like this beat. It's tight. I was like, cool, man. Could you hop on it? Could you do it? He was like, yeah, of course. Like, he was like, yeah, I'll send it over. Sent it over. And I really felt right about it. Like, I just knew I wanted these two sounds in the song. Like, you know what I'm saying? Their two sounds are like remarkable to me. Like, that's like what I feel like LA should be, you know?
Well, you know, I feel like you really challenged them because after listening to Garren's stuff and also listening to Xian Bell's music, they're much more heavily influenced by the R&B realm of things. And hearing them on your record, I was like, wow, he challenged them because it just low-key sounds like they're more so rapping instead of like, you know, doing the singing thing.
Mm-hmm. I was listening to it the other day, and when I was listening to it, I'm like, man, like it's just like everybody's just trying to outdo each other. It was so cool to me. It was cool to me, like, you know.
I mean, that's the beauty of rap, though, bro. Like, I hate it when, you know, you get like two artists on the track and then somebody has to like redo the verse or whatever the fuck. But it's just like, nah, like that's what you really had on the plate, and you guys really just have to compete like right then and there. Because you can't be in like real life and be like, oh, hold up, let me like redo my verse.
Right.
Like that shit doesn't exist.
Exactly. Yeah. And then like me writing a song so long ago, I'm like, dude, I'm not going back to write my verse over, like, just because I like their verses, like, as is. I was like, I like mine as is, so I'm not going back and doing a verse, like, to anything that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt genuine when I made it, and that's just what it is. Like,
what's the name of the record again?
It's called Greedy.
Greedy.
Yeah.
So how long ago did you write Greedy?
Probably like, I'm creeping on, like, at least 8 months.
8 months?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a while ago. And when I was, like, listening to it, I'm like, let me do a second verse. And then I said, no, let me not do a second verse. I kind of want these people on it.
Yeah.
I start picking the people who listen to their sound. Because I listen to everybody's music. I mean, I'm not a big, I don't know if this is, like, but I'm not a disrespectful type of cat. I like to listen to everybody's music. I'm not going to say, like, oh, and if I haven't listened to your music, I'm not going to act like I did.
Yeah,
I'm going to just sit there and I'm going to tell you, like, hey, I'm going to listen to it. I'm going to give it a listen today, tell you what I think. You know what I'm saying? If you asking or if you even ask my opinion. So I listen to music, like, crazy all day, you know? Like, I have my times, like, I get up and pray, then I work out, and then I do,
really?
you know, different stuff that I do. But, yeah, I listen to somebody's album. Like, I dissect the album, like, every day.
That's
At least
crazy.
one, yeah.
So a regular day for Trev Deshon, get up, listen to music, pray, work out?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a really good regimen to be in, man.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even do that myself. I wake up and I'm trying to figure out, like, fuck, I got to respond to all these emails. I got to at least get breakfast. Bro, like, there'll be days where I don't get breakfast until, like, 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Shit is crazy.
It's like that with me still, too, but I feel like, man, like, I get it. We got our everyday lives, but I can't really touch no emails. I can't touch none of that stuff until I can't touch anything until I'm like writing to mine.
Yeah.
If I don't, I don't want to come off a little attitude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to do all that. I want to be sane. I want to be cool. Because I know I can, like, you can, like, wake up and then you're not on the right side of the bed. You know what I'm saying? And you answer an email bad or you answer somebody kind of off, you know, it's just going to be off.
Then you just feel the energy, like, weird for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
It hella throws you off.
Yeah.
So when you wait, it's like, what, halfway through 2019 already. What are your favorite albums to listen to, like, thus far?
Man, I'm still listening to older cats. Like, I'm
really?
listening to older albums. Like, I think I was just listening to Absol, the Solar System album.
Damn,
yeah,
man.
I was just listening to that. I listen to old, like, tracks. I don't, like, I'm listening to new albums, but, like, when I was making my album, I really didn't listen to any new music.
Okay.
I didn't want to.
So you were listening to Absol more so when in the creation of your album?
I was listening to Absol. I was listening to a lot of, like, old Kendrick, like Section 80. I was listening to a lot of Outkast. Outkast for, like, melody. Because, you know, Andre had the melody. You know what I'm saying? Actually, the only album that I listened to top of the year, other than the one that I put out, well, EP that I put out, was Keon's.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Keon's.
Okay.
And other than that, I really didn't listen to anything. Rob's, of course, like, Regions.
Yeah.
Creeping into this year. But other than that, like,
Would you say, like, 3 Stacks and Absol are kind of like the people who you really look up to in the game?
Yeah, like Absol, like I feel like people like I don't know what it is. I'm gonna leave it where it is, but Absol, like I feel like he can rap. It's a rapper.
Yeah.
Like he's a rapper. Like he can rap music. Like and I feel like you know circumstances and everything kind of like you know it's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of those unfortunate situations because I see him so differently.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's one of my favorites from TD. You know, but definitely Absol like has a lot of influence on my rap and Andre, that's my favorite rapper. So you know,
oh, for real?
Yeah. So I'm not gonna like shy away. Shoot, like favorite artist, he just makes everything sound better.
You know, I mean, you could throw Andre 3000 on any single record, bro. Like I'll still play like UGK's International Players Anthem, and it's crazy to me how he goes so well with that type of song, which basically has no drum, no snare, literally just a sample in the back. But then you could also throw him on a Drake song,
right?
You know what I mean? And
it's scary,
he'll go like just as hard.
Yeah, he's scary. He's scary. I mean, that's how I feel like Frank Ocean is too.
In a sense, yeah. But then I really much more gravitate toward 3 Stacks just because of like I just hear him like way more often.
Yeah. I mean, and he's a legend. To me, he's a legend. Like he's been around for so long, and, you know, it's easy for him to like get on the song. I feel like it's like, and then he does it so rarely, so then you're excited about it. It's not like any other rapper that like this older now. That you're like, oh, yeah, I'm kind of waiting around for it. You're kind of not really waiting around for it. You kind of
like if it just pops up, and it's like click immediately.
With 3K, you're gonna be like, you're gonna listen to at least 6. You're gonna listen to you're gonna listen to a grip.
Let me ask you this: what's your favorite Outkast album?
Is it ATL Alien?
ATLians?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's what Miss Jackson and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
No, that was really good. That one's fucking classic, bro.
Yeah. It's so they have so many great albums though, and it's scary to think that it's just like we probably won't ever get another one.
Yeah. And we probably won't ever get an Andre 3000 album like by himself, which
Ever.
I feel like he's really smart about, because sometimes I think some artists don't recognize that if you are just ending on a good note, you kind of just want to like keep it on a good note.
I just said that to somebody. That's exactly how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you want to like add to something that's break something that's can't
Yeah.
Like,
if it ain't broke, don't break it.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. It's bad.
Bro.
It's bad because people do that a lot. I think legends do that a lot.
Yeah.
'Cause I was listening to and no disrespect because he's a legend. He's one of my favorites as well. But that Kingdom Come album.
Jay-Z? Yeah.
One of the worst albums I've ever
Bro,
heard.
Yeah,
from a
no,
great-
I feel you, man. Like, even Jay-Z, like I want to say the albums, like the Black Album is definitely one of my favorites. Blueprint, all that. And then once you come into like post 2010, it kind of just like starts to decline a little bit, just for me personally. But at the same time, too, it's like he's the type of person who really understands the music industry, and like he'll get an album to go platinum in the first day it releases, and kudos to him for being able to do that type of shit.
Yeah, just being a goat. Like, that's just goat.
That's goat shit at the point.
Yeah, that's goat. That's just business, great business, and goatness. Like, just goatness. I know that's a new goatness.
Goatness? Goatness?
Yeah.
And we gotta coin that one.
You gotta go.
Goatness.
Goatness is tight. Yeah, that's just goatness. He like that's like a Kobe. Like you gotta respect it. If he scored 10, you still gonna be like, all right, well, it's Kobe.
Motherfucker finna score like 81 plus like in the next game. Fuck it.
Yeah, you just feel like it over and over again. You just feel like it's gonna happen. Yeah.
So Trev, on the first song of the album, right? You were talking about how you've never been to jail. What's kept you from being in jail? 'Cause you know what I mean? Because that concept of going to jail just seems a lot easier for people in more lower income areas,
Yeah. I think that the song in total, like when I talk about the beginning, it's like for everybody who's ever been through something, it doesn't matter about race, but when you talk about going to jail and low income, you talk about all those different areas, you talk about black, brown, you talk about any of those type of things, you think about like the first thing you see in the hood is like somebody going to jail. Even on all the movies that we talk about, like those South Central movies, all they talk about is like kids going to jail. So when I say like I ain't never been in jail, or they want to see me fail, once they put an N-word down, I ain't lost nail around, get it started. You feel me? Like they'll put us down. They want us to do that, and like being able to overcome that. Not saying that you failed if you did go to jail, but let's try to get more people not going to jail. Let's not make that a big thing, Because like I've noticed that like now even rap, like this sad, right? You go to jail, you come out better. Like now you're the guy.
Yeah, like it doesn't really make sense. That's such a backwards way of thinking. Yeah. And why I enjoy talking to people who either have been in jail or B haven't been in jail. Like I try to let people who listen to the podcast understand like the ways in which you could kind of avoid that and see that there are other alternatives. I'm really trying to like word this in the best way possible, but it's like there are ways to avoid getting yourself in those situations. Yeah. Granted, sometimes there are circumstances where, you might just get caught up and you might just be at the wrong place, right time, but to be able to see somebody like yourself who decides to pursue a rap career, it's kind of like, there are other things to do other than like put yourself in situations in which you could get locked up.
Right, and I just being like, this upbringing, and just seeing all those wrong things, like, growing up close to Watts and growing up on, in South Central, you see so many things, and my grandma kept me in code.
She kept you in the house?
Yeah, I was like either in the house or playing basketball, and that was it. Like that was my first love, and you just find different things. Like I just love writing, like, and I tell people all the time, like, man, it's a different. We had a full-length argument recently about like rappers and artists.
Okay. Let's get in it.
Yeah.
What was the argument?
The argument was like I don't feel like everybody's like you should look at them as like it's like categories that they put people in, like, oh, he's a rapper, so he's just a rapper, so now he's not, so now he's all the way down on the list. I'm like, but he's a great artist. Like, he makes better music than he does rapping. Like, Yeah, rapping is like the KRS Ones and the like the big
Yeah,
rap.
like Biggie, Pac,
Yeah.
like you know what I mean, like the
You- and
golden
I-
age of hip hop.
That's crazy, right? We just had that. That was the thing. They said that Tupac is not a rapper. I said he's not a rapper like that. The reason being because he didn't have really bars.
I'll agree.
Yeah,
I will agree.
he didn't have bars, and the reason why I say he was an artist because he had the persona. Like Biggie was the rap, like boom.
Biggie knew how to construct sentences, and he's the one who really cultivated this flow where you rap one line and then the bar immediately afterwards kind of just rhymes with the last word. I'm like, yo, like this guy's a fucking like rap god.
Yeah, exactly. He
but
knows
then
how to rap.
like to your point being like even Pac was very much like poetic and he did a lot of storytelling, but I never got like bars like how Biggie did it.
Never, and that's what I was saying. It's like when people compare him, I'm like, I don't know, like you know what I mean. Like I feel like all around artists, like the persona, the look, Pac had the look. Then you got Biggie with the more so like real rap, and then Diddy made him more so like the guy that became like the artist.
Mm-hmm.
Then he gave him those type of beats, those type of songs to get over to where he could just really rap. Of course he can rap, but now you got the look with it. Now you got the sound with it. Now you got
But you know what's crazy is that over the years we can't have a particular look for a rapper anymore because I gotta thank Kanye West for that because pink polo, backpack, whatever, and then you got more and more. You even got like kids from like the suburbs who dress like super preppy and they could. I heard people like that who could just spit bars and I'm just like there's no consensus of what a rapper should look like is what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm. And that should make it fun, right?
Yeah,
that should make it cool. That should make it better. So we always finding ways to make it better. Like even when you listen to R&B, it's like now you got to find the true R&B heads because it's like nobody like really doing R&B. It was kind of like classified as like a certain way to do it.
Well, 2000s R&B. If we go back to look, everybody had six packs. They could dance and all that shit. Now you got you got people like Khalid. You know what I mean? I don't know if he has a six pack, but then I'm for sure like he doesn't like rock with that type of shit. But it's like the look of an artist has changed so much throughout the years, and I think like when you and I were younger, I guess there was like a look that the record labels or mainstream media wanted us to think about when it came to rappers, pop singers, and R&B singers, like the whole nine. But nowadays, I think everybody's just so wanting to be more so themselves now because they look past the facades and they look past what mainstream is trying to feed us.
Right. And that mainstream that's what I'm saying, man. Mainstream can kick your butt. That's what it look like. It just look like it's kicking ass. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I really don't. I like mainstream, of course, like stuff, but I'm not listening to the top 100 when I get in my car. So that's just me. You know what I mean? Everybody else, I'm not knocking nobody because you're a wide variety of music, especially DJs. You gotta listen to everything. But
oh my god. You could ask me all the time. Like at the radio station, we play the same shit over and over again. Like shout out to these artists like Big Bank, YG, Sicko Mode, Travis Scott. Like I could listen to that shit all day because I'm at the radio station. But like I feel like it'll get to a point where me as a DJ, I kind of get tired of listening to the same music over and over again. And then listening to cats like yourself is what reminds me that there's so much talent underground that we need to help build up. Mm-hmm. Because I'm not saying that Travis Scott isn't like real hip hop, but like that's essentially he's already solidified his name as Travis Scott, so he doesn't need as much help as like the cats from Watts, the cats from South Central, the cats from the Bay who need some recognition.
Yes, I'm glad you put the Bay in there because there's so many cats out of the Bay that's dope.
Yeah,
so I agree. 110%. I feel like everybody needs help, and that's the thing. Like we have to help ourselves too, and then we have to help each other. Like we have to work with the local artists. You know what I'm saying? And you want to work with the local artists, and you want to reach out, and it's a way that you reach out, and it's building those relationships. You know, but it's just like we don't do that enough though. Yeah, we don't do that enough. Like we feel like we're on a different stature, so we like, oh yeah, we're gonna charge them $1 million. Like, bro, I'm gonna charge you $1,000 for you to get on the song. Like, but
I mean, it doesn't. Like, I think that's where the streaming era really comes in handy because you could really just, you can split it up as much as possible or, like however you need to do it. So to your point being, like the fact that you have a project out right now and you have the features who I mentioned before, you know, like Xian, Garren, Casey Veggies. Like, it's cool to me because that means they see something in you and they want to help you, like, get to the point where you want to be at.
Exactly. And it's just artistry. It's like we working together to make sure that for one big thing, you know what I'm saying? And the big thing we don't know yet, but it's going to happen, you know? Like, it's something, you know? And I talk about it all the time, like, forget all the fame, forget all the fortune, you know what I'm saying? But the real, like, rap and the real hearing and people hearing that pain, like, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to do all types of tracks when I work with people. Like, I send them good track, you know what I'm saying? Party track. I send them a real sad track. I send them this. I send them that, you know? It just depends on what I'm hearing at the time, you know? And I just want to keep working. Like, that's all I tell people all the time. Like, if I don't make a cent from it, I just know that people heard me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what it's about for me. I mean, I get it for everybody. Of course, we like money, but money brought me to my lowest points, you feel me? So.
What you mean by that?
Just lowest areas in my life. Like, having money and just always, like, cool. It just made me, like, a person that I really wasn't, you know? I'm not flashy anymore. I pull up and chilling, you know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, it's all good, bro. We all used to spend money on stupid ass shit.
Yeah, just dumb stuff. Just dumb stuff. And then you just regret it, you know what I'm saying? You like, and then it's like no regrets no more. It's like money is money. It comes and it goes. And I'm not going to risk friendships with people and all that other stuff about money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. I remember when I was a kid, I used to spend my money on, like, just hella J's.
Yeah.
And then by the time I moved out here, I'm like, well, fuck, I got to pay rent. I got to sell all these J's that I bought a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, I think as you grow older, you kind of recognize, like, where your values are and what you actually need to survive versus what you just want.
Right. Right. For real. That's it. Can't put it a better way. For real.
Amen. Real. So, when exactly did you start rapping, bro?
7 years ago. And I didn't even really, like, take it. I haven't even been taking it serious for, like, 5 years, but.
Okay.
Like 7 years ago. Yep.
How old are you?
28.
Shit, so 21.
Yeah.
Do you feel like, or what made you want to start rapping at the age of 21?
Just really like feeling some type of way. Just feeling some type of way. Not even rapping, but kind of more so just writing down my thoughts and my issues.
Okay.
You know, like because everything used to be about. Because I put God in my music a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know what I mean, where I am. But it's like I was just going through stuff, and instead of like not being able to voice it, sometimes you need to say it out loud.
Oh, got you.
You know, saying it out loud more so than like just writing it down in a notepad. You know, and then it just started coming together well. And then there's people like, oh man, your voice, like you got a unique voice, so use it. So I tried it, and I wrote my first project. Probably nobody ever hear it. You know what I'm saying? But wrote my first project. All the homies listen to it. They know it, but they got it on their computer.
What's the project called?
Hey,
if we can't find it online, you can still leak the name.
Man. I'm not leaking it. Because I know for a fact that you can probably find it online or something like that. I gotta, ooh, man.
It's on LimeWire or something,
Oh,
bro.
yeah, we not watching
somewhere.
it. It's somewhere out there. I'm not even leaking it. Because you're going to try to bring it, somebody going to bring it up like, nah, this wasn't it, Trev. And I didn't want to think about it. You feel me? But yeah, it's out there, man. All the homies, if somebody wants to blackmail me, it'd be bad.
Yeah, you done.
Yeah, they would have heard it. I didn't even talk about it. But yeah, and I had like 2 projects I never put out. So
damn, really, just locked away in the chamber somewhere.
Yeah, I just was like, all right, cool. Like that's not it. That's not it. And even putting it out, like I probably put it out. It's somewhere, but it's like I took it.
It's
down.
something you can still laugh about whenever you go back and listen to the shit.
Exactly, and I think that everybody needs those.
Yeah.
It takes away the genuine feel when somebody just comes out of nowhere. I was watching some show called All American.
Okay.
And they were talking about Lil Mama. Remember Lil Mama?
Yeah.
She was playing a character like from supposedly Compton, but she left Compton when she was like super younger, but she was like a superstar like in the show.
Okay.
And she was dating somebody's dad or something like that.
Ugh.
But make a long story short, she hadn't been to Compton in forever, so they put her on blast more so for not being from Compton, like not really being there. But all that to say was like it was just like it wasn't genuine. So people were like looking at her kind of like sauce, like her sauce, like nah, you're not from Compton, like you don't really like do this type of thing, you know what I mean? And that's what it is. I feel like you should put out genuine stuff like your work, so people can see where you came from. Because people were like all of a sudden they just like you just gonna come out with your first shit and it's banging.
Yeah,
like, I don't know one person that first music was like the best.
Yeah, I don't think anybody came out with just like their absolute first song, then it caught flame immediately. It doesn't work that way.
Nah.
And I think the misconception is that a lot of people think that's how the world works, but it's like you got to go through so much shit just to get to that one mega hit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I was even I think it was back in February or something. Have you heard of Rose Royce?
Yeah.
Okay, so then Rose Royce had like an album listening party, right? And then the DJ, I think the DJ was Eclipse. He ended up playing Uno by AMBJ.
Yeah, Uno.
And as soon as I heard that song, I was like, yo, this shit is hot. Like, this shit is really fucking good. And 6 months later, the shit is fucking everywhere now.
Right.
And you know what I mean? Like, even to my point being is that, like, you can make a hit and you don't even know it. Sometimes you just kind of got to wait to see what happens.
Yep. That song is a banger for sure.
Yeah.
I'll just listen to that probably like this weekend. You know, you want to turn up, you turn that on for sure.
Yeah.
And what's that other song? I'm the one you keep it thumper. Better get your whole shit bumped up.
Is it?
It's called Adventurous or something Adventurous.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Ari, you got this one? No, she don't know either.
I got it on my phone.
I gotta know what song that is, bro.
Yeah, it's tight. Let me see. I just downloaded it, and this is funny because I love putting people. You know, like when you put people on music, I be like, man.
Honestly, that's the type of shit that really keeps the culture moving.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like I hate it when cats are just so scared to. Conrad from the Avs, Vintage and Adventures. Yeah. I was put onto this shit a while ago.
Yeah, that might go.
Yeah, that shit's hella hard.
Yeah.
But like, you know, back to that point is just that I don't like it when artists don't like to show other artists love.
Hate it. I hate that. Hate it. Because it's like, dude, like, people started showing you love, that's probably why you are where you are.
Yeah.
And it just, people are about selves. And then, I'm not really I'm about self, but it's like, I'm not to the point where I'm knocking people down. You feel me? Like, I want people to, like, get their shine. I want to just pump everybody if you like it, why not promote it? You know what I'm saying?
Why not?
Why not put your,
It's because it's this conversation of which, like, whenever somebody... I love seeing this because it makes me laugh all the time. Like, I'll go to, like, a... Let's say a Beyonce post or, like, a Jay-Z post or, like, a J. Cole post, whatever. Yeah. And there's, like, so many people who I'm already familiar with, like, commenting, like, oh, my God, da-da-da, wooty-woo. And it's just like, why don't you do that same shit for your homie?
Right.
Why don't you do that same type of shit for the motherfucker in your same city?
Right.
Do that type of shit because all that helps. Like, don't try to, like, capitalize on somebody else's wealth. Just try to, like, help each other out because the only way we can, realistically, like, music doesn't really make too much money. If you're in the music industry, like, you don't make shit. Not really. So you need each other to help push each other up.
Yeah. Always. And, we don't have any of that. All we have is, like, that's what I was saying earlier about the just support, like, in, like, genuine relationships and all those different things. It's like getting to know people is great, but when you just like working on your own, you can put out 1 million songs on your own.
They ain't gonna do shit.
It ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, because then you're only putting yourself in front of the same crowd over and over again.
Right. So you want to get songs with everybody. That's why we like Nip. Nip was working with everybody.
Yeah.
Nip had a different person on every album, I felt like. And he came out with albums after album, project after project. My correction, but project after project. And that's what kept him like going because people were like, damn, he worked with him too?
Exactly.
He gave him a chance?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And then getting to those, that's what I was saying. How do you develop people if you're not giving nobody a chance? Like, and like that's what I was telling somebody the other day. Forget the following. Forget the following. It don't matter. Like, how many people tell me like, oh, he doesn't have enough following. Like, he's dope, but his following is not there. It's like, all right, cool. So you got this dude with 10,000 followers that got 3 likes on his shit.
Yeah.
But you telling me like I don't have enough followers, but I got 200, 300 likes on each post.
Yeah.
But I only got 3,000 followers. Come on, man, who we fooling? Like it's not a. Yeah, you know what I mean.
It's weird, bro. It's weird.
All
it's
cap.
Weird.
It's cap.
Yeah, that's why whenever I talk to Ariella Anis and Sasha Pisterman, I know they only send me good music. You dig?
Dang, the governments.
The quick plug, Shout out to SDP Digital. You dig?
Yeah.
Did I get that right? Yeah. Okay, see? That's how you know. We tapped in, man. So earlier you said that you wake up, you listen to music, and you also pray. So I'm assuming that you have like a huge church background too with your family?
No. Actually,
No.
I was never into church. When I started acting, that's when I got into church.
Really?
Yeah. And now, like, I don't really go to church. I just believe, I believe in God. But
Yeah.
the church, like, I don't believe in religion. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You're just more like spiritual with it. Yeah.
Because, it is what it is. I take nothing from nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Do your thing, you know what I mean? But I don't think if you're not a Christian, if you're not a,
You know what I mean?
Buddhist,
yeah, if you're not Buddhist, you're not Christian, you're not
gonna,
whatever, like, you're going to hell. Not
yeah,
like, nah, fuck all
that.
that shit, bro.
Yeah, I'm over that. You know what I'm saying? That's the vibe I get. So instead of like, I'm not going to ever diss it, but, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to believe in what I believe in. You believe in what you believe in. And it's all love for me. You know
I want to ask you this. Like, do you find yourself, like, more at peace having your relationship with the man upstairs or whoever you believe in?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like it's just personal relationship, you know what I'm saying? And it doesn't have to be for everybody, you know what I mean? And because I got friends that don't believe in God at all, and what, I'm going to be mad at them?
Yeah.
All I can do is just like, different situations. I pray for them. That's all I can do, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like a lot of people just, go off into tangents and do all these different things.
Yeah.
Like, I'm here where I am, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to be mad at you if you don't do it. I'm praying for you still, bro.
I mean, bro, I'm sure you've been around this too, but like even in the streets of San Francisco, like in downtown, like there's at least gonna be one person every time I go there, like with a megaphone screaming all this stuff, and I'm just like, bro, like, chill.
Yeah.
All you have right here are tourists who are trying to shop.
Exactly.
Relax.
You
And
going
I'm just
ham.
trying to get to the pizza spot up there. Like, I don't need nobody screaming in my ear right now.
And you from the Bay?
Yeah, I'm from the Bay.
That's sick.
Yeah. Have you been up to the Bay?
Yeah, I love the Bay.
Yeah?
I love the Bay, yeah. Like Oakland area. Yeah, I've been in the Bay a couple of times, and I like it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. Well, and we're in San Francisco where they have like all the stuff, like the shopping areas, the big Nike store.
Yeah, that's literally smack in the middle of downtown San Francisco.
Yeah, it's popping over there.
Yeah, bro.
A lot of beer.
I love it. You know what's crazy is that growing up in that area, when I moved over here to LA, I first moved to downtown LA, and I was completely shocked because I was like, yo, like, why is the downtown in Los Angeles not as popping as the downtown in San Francisco? It was weird, bro.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Totally two different things. I don't know. I mean, more so downtown LA is like everybody to themselves, everybody working.
Yeah. Like a lot more businesses and, unfortunately, a lot more homeless people in downtown LA, I believe.
Yeah,
And
way more, it seems.
Yeah.
It's I like San Francisco, though. San Francisco is tight.
Why were you out there?
I just go out there sometime, like friends, family, you know what I'm saying? But just go
Chilling.
out there. Yeah, actually, I lost a bet for the. I've been to the parade about 2 times for Golden State. I'm sure you're aware.
You've been to the parade?
Yeah.
Oh,
went to the
shit. We were
parade.
probably there at the same time then.
Yeah, I lost the bet.
Wait.
I went to the first parade. Y'all won too.
Okay, well, then we were both there. What was the bet?
Man, so basically the homie Quasi, he's a really a Warriors fan, but he's from Carson.
Who?
And, my homie Quasi.
Okay.
Quasi Hansel, yeah. And he basically like, he's from Carson, but he's a real Warriors fan. He's been a
Okay.
Warriors fan since they was trash. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out 06, 07, you dig?
Yeah, exactly. He's been a fan forever, so he was like, I'm like, bro, I guarantee y'all not gonna win. He's like, all right, want to bet? I'm like, yeah. I was like, what you want to bet? He's like, if we win, you gotta go to the parade. I'm like, bet, whatever. He's like, but no, you gotta buy my food, rent the car, and do all this stuff. Like, it was just a whole big thing. So, of course today, and I wasn't working, so I was like, all right, cool, whatever. So they win. I'm ignoring his phone calls. He hit me. He hit me. I ignored his phone calls. Bro, pull up. He like, what's good? I'm like, bro, I'm gonna go with you. He like, all right, cool. You gotta go get the rental car. So we go get a rental car from his homie. Shout out, I forget, I think it was Kenny. Yeah, he got us a rental car for the low. So that saved me a little bit of money. But now I got to pay for the food. I got to pay for the eating.
Yeah.
So go do all that stuff like that. Went to the parade. We got slapped. Got drunk. That's actually where I met my homie Calvin. He gonna laugh because Calvin Elder, he from the Bay. He from Oakland. So he's like, Quasi just brought me there. And he's like, yeah, like, who is he? Because if he didn't let me stay at the spot, you know, at his homie's house, which is Calvin, which is my homie now. I went to his wedding and everything. If he didn't let me stay at the spot, we were gonna have to get another room. Like a room, but he let me stay at his spot. He's like, "Who is this dude, bro? Like, how you just gonna bring some random dude to my house?
Random ass motherfuckers in the crib."
Yeah, and it was just cool. We became like close friends. You know? And yeah, I remember like it was yesterday when y'all won, but we got slapped though. We got super drunk, had fun.
Hey man, sounds like a good time. All I remember was we ended up at a Korean barbecue afterwards, and it was lit.
Yeah,
that was a really fun day for me.
Korean barbecue fire too.
Yeah, bro.
I know.
Shout out to LA because you guys. I feel like LA is the one who really like cultivated that whole movement.
Yeah.
Aside from like actually like Korea.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's like a lot of Korean barbecue spots out here.
Yeah.
Everywhere. It seemed like a lot of ramen, a lot of a pho. Is it pho?
Pho?
Pho. I call that pho.
You good?
Everybody be like pho. I'm like, bro, it's pho.
It's pho.
I'm pretty sure it's pho.
Yeah.
Whatever.
What's your favorite type of food?
Seafood. I like it in the bag, the boiling. Like
okay,
boiling crab,
so we could get down in boiling crab then.
Yeah, for sure.
I fuck with
boiling
that.
Crab. I like. There's a lot of spots in like South Central area now, like the Crab Shack, stinking crawfish, stuff like that.
I think I've been to the Crab Shack.
Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got some like out this way probably too. Yeah, seafood. I like Thai food. Yeah, that's like my favorites.
So you like all the Asian food.
Yeah, I don't even like. People be like, "Do you like?" I'm like, bro, I don't even eat meat most of the time. But if I gotta get the rare steak, pho.
Fuck
sure.
it, yeah.
And then I get the shrimp pho, but and then ramen I gotta get the was it spicy ramen? They call it miso sometimes.
Oh yeah, nah. There's this one ramen spot all the way out in like Alhambra, like East LA, bro, and they put popcorn chicken inside the ramen.
Fire.
Bro.
Damn,
like I'm like, bro, this is like the Asian in me and also the fat ass in me. like the best combination I could ever like think of, bro, like is just right there.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kosuke. That's the restaurant, you know. Not sponsored, but I just want to plug you guys with that type of shit. So you know, you being on a 7-year like run for your music, what's been the most difficult thing being an artist right now for you?
It was hard to understand at first how, like, why do people not listen to this music, you know, or what you have to do, or how you have to position yourself for people to listen to your music, and being acceptive of it and being able to keep working. It's been plenty of times you want to quit, of course, you know, like everybody has their times when they want to quit, but the fact that you keep going, but then realize that you have to make those adjustments, because a lot of people just, like, stay the same. It's like, oh, yeah, I keep rapping about this. Oh, yeah, my music is tight now. Oh, yeah, people listen to it now, but it's only a couple people. But it's like now making those adjustments, making sacrifices financially, all those different things to make sure that you get to where you want to be. And that was, like, the most difficult part because, of course, like we was talking about, spending money on shoes, clothes like that. It's like, yo, like, where do you want to be in a year? You know what I mean? And what's next for you? Or you have to ask yourself those questions before anybody else asks you those questions. You know what I'm saying? And being able to even being like, this is an honor for me. You feel me? Like, I love being when people listen. You've listened to the music, so now I'm like, wow, that's another person that gets to listen to my music and enjoys it or don't enjoy it.
Yeah,
but it's a listen. You know, and stop taking stuff for granted. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell people all the time, like, any opportunity is a big opportunity. You know what I mean? So just being like in love with the craft, like, and I think I needed to go through that and going through depression and going through hurt and going through pain to be able to say, like, I appreciate every moment that I'm able to do what I want to do.
Yeah. You know? And, you know, also going through so much time where you're trying to figure yourself out, like, I'm sure it's helped you because you've probably been writing down, like, all your thoughts, and that's also material that you could end up using for, like, your next song or whatever.
Exactly. Just like that. Man, you put everything into perspective so well.
Man,
because it's just like, I agree 110%, you know? Like, you have to take from, like, what you've been through. And I even write down the dates, like, today wasn't a good day. You know what I'm saying? This is what happened today.
Do you write every day?
Yeah. I have to.
Wow,
I have to. That's a part of my praying process. I pray, but I write down, like, things that, like, bother me. Or I write down things that I enjoy and I want to do more. Like, I went go-kart racing. Random shit. And I was just like, yo, like, this shit kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Then I go to the movies a lot by myself, like, during the day.
Okay.
So.
Man, see, hey, first of all, for anybody who thinks that's weird, I do that same type of shit.
You have to.
Yeah, you have to. It's all about self-care and really just, like, diving into the things that you enjoy and you love.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And if you don't do it, it's a lot of ways that you could just become a person that you're really not.
Because I think especially being in this industry where we're trying to hustle and always move on to the next thing, we kind of get lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's kind of hard to figure out self-identity if you keep on moving from place to place to place to place to place.
And living other people's lives.
Yeah.
You know, because I tell people all the time, like, yeah, it's good to have a job, but if it consumes you and you can't have your own mind no more, you might want to think about something different.
Yeah.
You know? And then, you're going to be broke. Yeah, you're going to probably be broke for a while, but it's another job for you that you could probably get that's going to be a little bit better on the mind than worrying about it and hurt about it. You feel me? Like, every day, if you're waking up frowning every day and you become that person that's frowning, it's time for you to find something different.
Yeah.
It's time for you to find that enjoyment because life is short. You don't want to die mad and grumpy and shit. I tell my grandpa that all the time. Like, Grandpa, you better fix, snap into reality. And he loved hanging out with me. I don't have a lot of time, to hang out, but when I do have time, I make sure I go over there and chop it up with him, you feel me? And we talk about, he's a Warriors fan now. He's fake. He's a Warriors fan. How you going to just go to a Warriors fan because they winning? He's like, they're part of California. Like, what?
Man, see, I don't like that shit.
I hate that. I'll tell him, bro, like, how you was a Laker fan his whole life?
I mean, honestly, it's a good time to be a Lakers or a Clippers fan right now, bro.
Yeah, I'm not riding with this Clippers stuff, man.
Okay.
I'm not riding with this.
I don't get the Lakers Clippers dynamic. I don't get it. How come people just don't have any love for the Clippers at all?
And you know what? I had a long talk with somebody. The Clippers are actually founded here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, aren't the Lakers from like Minnesota or something?
Yeah, right. But we gotta stop saying stuff like "go back to where you came from" because it's like, what are you talking about? Go back to where you came from? Like, they're from here.
Yeah,
we're from Minnesota or something.
Ain't no lakes except for Silver Lake in L.A.
Right. So exactly. So that's crazy. That's crazy.
Right.
Yeah, like the Lakers. Like that's what the name is. But yeah, I forgot the foundation of why they call it the Lakers. But I know it's because of where they stayed before.
Yeah.
Like where they were before. But yeah, it's like the Clippers. It's cool, but I became a Laker fan, so I'm a rival to the Lakers.
Okay.
But the Clipper thing, I think they always get somebody, or we always get, like, think about it with Chris Paul. This is my problem. They always flag a trade or do something weird. We've been trying to get PG forever. Then Kawhi gonna really pull that on us like that? Like, right when the trading is over, you gonna just pull that on us, bro? It's like, oh, yeah, I'm going to the Clippers, and PG coming too. Ha. Like, I don't like your Lakers. All right, cool, whatever.
So from your perspective, the Clippers are kind of like on some
finagle. They be finagling stuff. They for real finaglers. They be trying to like get over on people all the time. They got Chris Paul when we were supposed to get him. Remember?
Yeah.
They told us we had too many people or some like weird stuff. Like we can't do that. It's out of the cap. Like what cap? What are you talking about? I don't know, man. And then then they always say like, well, of course, I feel like Magic shouldn't have been like thing, but they say we too flashy. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's true. The Lakers, people come to Lakers, they become the Lake Show.
I mean, Lakers are one of the greatest teams of all time.
We got the championships, you know? But I don't like the Clippers, that's all. I just don't like them.
Hey, man.
They're weird.
Rest in peace to that. Yeah, shout out to the shout out to the Clippers or the Lakers, man. I think either one of those teams are going to win in the 2020 NBA season. I'm just saying. My Warriors are not going to win this year, and I've faced that fact ever since KD left.
That's true. That's the best player in the NBA. So
yep.
To me,
Trev, man, love this conversation, and I really love the fact that your album is Stressin, but you just seem like a very optimistic person, and I really appreciate that because I feel like we need that optimism for the rest of the world to really captivate and understand how to be optimistic.
Yes, sir.
So, Trev, man, where can everybody find you?
TrevDeshon.com, TrevDeshon on every social media site, Twitter, Instagram, all that great stuff. And please go to TrevDeshon.com and grab the album, grab some merch, do everything you can to push this Stressin album. I appreciate you for your time.
Sure. I appreciate you for pulling through, bro. I'm Nico Blitz. This is The Lunch Table, Trev Deshon, and we are out, everybody. Yay!